I am going to be honest with you guys. I am not 100% awake. My sleep schedule has been ass. Ass. But I did want to view the gardens during the day. They're lovely, and I wanted to check them out before we moved on. Goodness. Hopefully I wake up fully while I'm streaming. Bruh. Bruh. Lydian. You're both a bunch of punching little guys. I don't know how well this is going to work out. I guess that. I guess you can't really do much with that building other than to look at it. We're just here to look at it. Cottony. Oh, a trainer we missed. It's a good thing we came back. Sightseer. Something is making me itch on my arm. We'll do takedown. You really like that tail whip, huh? This hit you. Oh no, not the selfie. So does that mean if I didn't fight that trainer that I haven't been up here? I guess so. Lou, it's Lulu. Lulu in the chat. This pretty little place. More Cockney. That recoil is something else. I hear a lot of Psyduck. We'll get Beware in tip-top shape and then we'll head out. What's this place? Oh, restaurant. Well, we have several little roads here. We have one there, one back there, and one here. And I'm not really sure which ones we should bother. Well, thanks, Tom. That's pretty random. I'm gonna take these kids for all they get. Alright, we'll do takedown for Cockney. Poison Fang for Lilligant. Not very effective. Switch it up and go crisscross. I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing. Chomp. Crunch. Ooh. I guess we can. We'll replace Harden with Crunch. We already have Minimize, which works out for us. I got a lot of eye crusties today. I cry in my sleep? I was thinking about planting some bamboo in my backyard. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more and see how invasive it will be. Wake up, 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 wake up. Lord help me. I've been staying up too late. I've been staying up late and trying to work through a new TV show that I'm watching, and I'm not getting to bed at a decent hour. I have no self-discipline. Damn it. There goes beware. Beware the beware. You're getting a ground attack. Beep, 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 beep. Beware is a terrifying Pokemon. I love it. Go Poison Fang. Jeez. Well, Grimer's going down. But you're also doing me a favor with your recoil damage. It's extremely invasive. See, I was thinking bamboo was pretty wily. It might take a lot. Oh wait, here we go. Damn. Hariyama. Let's see what we can do. Spirit Shackle. That was a cool move. I'll do it again. Those are definitely eyebrows. That's a choice you've made, sir. Okay. So while this is a neat little aside, it's not the direction in which we are meant to go. So I shall turn around and head back. Appreciate you. All right. Well, we got some battles out of that and got a little extra coin out of it. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh. All right, so we need to find the 8 Stuffle that have gotten lost on this route. Ambush. Pango. Is it fireman? Yep. Like I said yesterday, I was very disappointed that we didn't get to see or do the Blastoise fireman stuff. And that's the risk you take at looking at early concept stuff. Game Freak has chosen to play it safe a lot of the time. They don't really do too many experimental things, which is a real shame. I'm out of tea now. Should have thought about this before I sat down. Finished off my tea. And I don't respect cops. I think I've made that abundantly clear on my channel over the years, ACAB and all that, but I like firemen. Firemen I respect. Whoa, is that a Furo? Whoa, 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 whoa. So many wild Pokemon here. I love it. It feels alive. I'm still thinking we should raise Crabrawler, but I just don't know. We found a Stuffle. Oh, thank you. That keeps me having to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. I see a Stuffle. I see you hiding out back there, little buddy. That's two. Baby. The Flapster. Damn. Not paralyzation. Paralysis. You're taking a beating. Yeah, see, that's a universal experience right there. Don't know any unpleasant firefighters. Because didn't say the same about cops. Yeah, nobody likes cops. I mean, even if every cop in the world was like above board and did 100% of their job with morals and ethics, people still wouldn't like cops just by nature of like, they uphold the law, you know? They make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do. And that's already, because nobody follows the law to a T 100% of the time. There are nuances and gray areas that the law on paper can't really handle. So the human element is where it really comes in handy. A human, cop can decide whether something is worth a warning or worth being chill about. But a lot of times they're just assholes that have like an authoritarian complex, and they got the badge because they wanted to lord their authority over somebody. It's unfortunate, but that is a very popular personality type, and a lot of cops have that, unfortunately. Then, of course, there are the cops who become cops because they're racist or, something, and they want to be able to bully people around. It's unfortunate. I've not had to interact with the cops a lot in my life. I don't really do anything wrong. I know how that sounds, but like I'm not out here being a criminal. But the few interactions I've had with them over the years have always been unpleasant and terrible. Welcome. It's also a very thankless job from their perspective too, because you have to deal with the general public. And that is, in my opinion, the worst job you can have. My heart goes out to anybody whose job requires them to like interact with the public all day, every day. Especially like service workers. Ooh. Speaking of speaking of the police, Police Officer Mitchell. You had some popcorn, huh? I haven't had popcorn in a long time. Jesus. Okay. Ah, I meant to do the other attack. That worked a lot better. Duffel! Time to go home. Shouldn't be too many of them left. I see Team Numbskull up there. Bingo! What you doing, Bingo? That's not good. I'm gonna keep attacking anyway. No, it's gonna be the end of me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yep. Help me, Mudgedale. Hiya! I need to heal before I fight them. I also need to make sure I found all the stuff. How far am I into the game? I don't know. I'd say we're around the halfway point. Although with all of the like post-league content that this game has, not even close to halfway. These games are actually fairly large, believe it or not. Because like in my head, I think, you know, oh, there's no gyms. You just have 4 islands. How large could this game possibly be? Surprisingly large. Surprisingly thorough. I'm having one of my bad zombie days. Have you ever been so tired that you don't even have the energy to like breathe or talk? It just, it feels like heavy to just talk. And everything is just like so drained and so tired in your face and behind your eyes. Like that's the day I'm having. I feel like I got an hour of sleep, even though I slept plenty. I feel like I slept an hour or two and then got right back up. I feel like I've been run over by a bus. Well, no, that's for when you're worn out and like physically tired. I am so tired today. Like more so than usual. Like I don't think I slept well. Let's deal with Team Numbskull. What movie? Ooh, the break. Internet service provider. All I know ISP to stand for. My homie's gonna fight you. Alright, homie, bring it on. Wow, it blocked that? Why did it block that? That's harmless. Lesbian space pirates. Or no, lesbian space princess. My version was infinitely more entertaining. Sounds like an anime. Like I think anime when I hear that title. I don't think movie. Oh no! Shit. Alright, right, you can handle this. Yeah, get out of here. You pieces of crap. Hey, it's the professor. The what? To the observatory. It's offensive, even though it's meant to be representative. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I'm not too worried about it though. I'll probably never see it or interact with it to care. Second tallest mountain in Alola. Oh, really? Whoa. The jutting majestic peak over there. They're building something. I can see the equipment. Lanakila. It's a sacred spot. The closest you can ever get to the legendary Pokemon of Alola. Said to be the Sun Incarnate. So they're building the Pokemon League. That'd be nice. I've taken a big step back from the internet, so I don't really know anything that's happening online right now. Sticker. Yeah, I'm not doing the internet thing right now. Like I'm still watching like YouTube and stuff, don't get me wrong, but I'm not on any of the app. YouTube might be the only thing I'm looking at. I have one streamer that will sometimes she'll bounce back and forth between YouTube and Kick. Because you can kind of run your mouth and get away with saying whatever you want on Kick. Other than that, I'm just watching some TV shows, some movies, and YouTube, and that's about the only thing I'm using the internet for other than streaming at the moment. I post my pictures to Instagram, and that's about it. I don't even scroll on Instagram. That's the thing, too. Like, I made a new rule for myself. I post, but I don't scroll, you know? The first post game I want to get? What do you mean? He knows. He knows he's the mask royal. Ooh, Steelium Z. Oh, the first post game Beast. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm sorry. I am dead today. I apologize. I don't know. Guzzlord, maybe. I think he's the coolest. He's the scariest. I don't know. Buswall is pretty funny. I like the electric one. Stakataka is hilarious. I don't know. I don't think I really have a favorite. I do have a favorite type, though, and it's Steel type. I don't think I have any Steel type Pokemon, though. Sophocles. Togedemaru and Charger Bug. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, no. You can just not. Which way is... The neighbor was returning the hedge clippers they borrowed. Okay. Back to it. I should have turned the air conditioner on while I was up. I ain't gotten a drink. Damn. All right, yeah, let me take a 5-minute real quick because I need to pee. I need to get another drink. I've got a missed call from my mom. Let me just take a real quick break and handle some stuff. I'll be right back. I don't usually have to do this. We usually just rip right through streams, but there's just so much happening IRL. Let me tackle some of this stuff and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Give the emulator a minute to catch back up. Yeah, the Reggie sounds are pretty cool. I like the sounds the Reggies make. They're pretty gnarly. You went to the zoo yesterday, took a picture of an eagle. Eagles are a lot bigger than you would think they would be. Like in person, those things are huge. Hey, Magnemite. I think I could really only go into one door here. I think the rest are just for decoration. Set dressing? Yeah. Steel types are my favorite. I don't know about Lewis. That's a good question. Wow, the stream is really far behind. Let me refresh my YouTube app on my phone. There we go. I've got myself my Diet Dr. Pepper soda. Caffeine has no effect on me, unfortunately, so. Socrates. Sophocles. The charging bug are real gluttons. Well, I get it. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum. He wants me to gather the charger bugs, chargy bugs. I think if memory serves, they got loose or something and I have to go find them. Something like that. Oh, we're missing some. Alright, let's see if we can find the little guys. Charge bug. Charge bug. Found you. Okay. This is a pretty simple. Gatorade Midnight Oish. I haven't had Gatorade in a long time. Wonder if they changed the recipe. There it goes in the background. Look at it. Come here, little feller. Had to go around this way. The trial chamber. In they go. It's going to be a fun trial. Yeah, I think the next Legends game is going to be Galar. I would rather have Johto, but I doubt we're going to get that. They originally were going to do a Legends Johto, but it got scrapped and turned into Legends ZA instead. Johto would have been infinitely better, I'm sorry. But yeah, Galar would be a good region for Legends. Well, I take that back. We like Galar region, but there's not any real thorough deep history there, you know? You need something with deep history. Okay, so I need to rotate the panels to get the charger bug lined up. The game has to painfully show me how to do it. Do not allow trial and error. Oh, but they all need to be up top. Damn. Okay. Boom. Got a kid. Well, you know, I think thinking back on it for a minute, I guess Legends ZA it was set in modern times, so I guess Legends doesn't necessarily mean it has to be set in the olden days. I'm just kind of thinking, I got my head so wrapped up around Legends Arceus. I guess Galar would make a good one. Although Galar's main story in Sword and Shield was already so like epic and above, beyond and above with Eternius. I don't know. I saw an Alola region Legends would be cool. There's a lot there you could do with that. I mean, a lot. That was quick. It is attracting wild Pokemon. Electabuzz. Yeah, I agree. The only thing is they focus so heavily on the Mega Evolution for Legends ZA. I don't know. Using the Kalos region might be taking a step back into ZA territory, you know? Black and White would be a real good candidate. The Unova region would be good. Ooh, you're holding on by a hair. Grimer is down. Yeah, see, there's a lot they could do with Alola with the Ultra Beasts and stuff. I think that would be a good call. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Does it want them to be in a straight line in the middle? Like that? What does he want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know what he wants me to do. Bud, I have no idea what you want from me. Diagonal, you think? Can I even get them diagonal? All right, put him in the corner. You in the corner. That's what it was. They wanted me to create a Z. I'm stupid. Of course they wanted me to make a Z. Or Z moves. Whoa! Well, hey, don't attack me. I didn't do it. This wasn't my crazy plan. Oh, he's pissed. Alright, Decidueye. With you being grass, hopefully the electricity won't do too much damage. Spiky shield. Well, good thing I'm not doing physical attacks. Skarmory! I love you, Skarmory! Oh no! This is gonna be difficult. Da 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 da. Jesus, Jesus, that's. Oh, it really did not do much. And up he goes again. Don't be a jerk, Skarmory. Yeah, he's gonna use bounce before I can use synthesis. Alright, that's fine. No, that's fine. Alright, see you later. Have a good rest of your day, shitty chat. Shitsy chats. You know what? Let's use Lycanroc. Oh no, that sucks. Wow, it did like 1 HP of damage. Oh my god. And I gotta do something about this Skarmory. Down to the wire here, folks. Help me write you. Let's get rid of the Skarmory. So strong. Oh no! Bull! Okay, I gotta... I might be fucked. I think I might be in trouble. God damn it. Well, we're fucked. All my Pokemon are fainted. These bitches have lightning rod. No, it's I didn't use double team at all. Goddamn torment. This fucking Skarmory. Oh, I magically ability the attack. Bitch. I like the original Sun version better. It had a way better trial than this fuck shit. Oh, I can actually get an attack in? Thank you. Your Majesty. $201 really isn't fair, you know. You're being a bitch. Oh, it magically snapped out of confusion. Lovely. That goddamn spiky shield is what's screwing us over. Of course. Of course. Of course. Why the fuck not? I am not amused. I can't even do anything with the Skarmory either. That's the most infuriating part of this whole thing. Goddamn Torment. Ooh, yeah, spiky shield. Cheat like a bitch. Let's see what Psychic will do on Skarmory. Not a lot. I'll use every potion I have if I have to. I really hate this spiky shield business. Or maybe doing enough double teams will give me the advantage I need. Hopefully. Do I win if I just knock out the totem, or do I need to knock out both? So I do need to take out both. Okay. With pleasure. Right, you? You know what to do. Light them up. Oh, fuck off. How is Torment still going? That was an ordeal. Oh, Sun's version was so much better. That was awful. I still stand by what I said. That little tune it just played sounds like somebody's just banging on a piano or a keyboard. It's the most unpleasant, unmelodic music ever. Sounds like it's having a seizure. All right. I've been dreading this one, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to do this one. No, I don't want to go back to that stupid fucking festival. No, I don't want to be here. No. No. The professor left the mask behind. Yeah, he's not doing a pretty good job at keeping his identity a secret, is he? This is pretty much the only part of the game I don't like. This one section right here. I'm cool with the rest of the game. Zero complaints. But I hated this trial. Again, this trial in regular Sun and Moon was fine. They really fucked it up for Ultra Sun and Moon, and I hate it. It's awful. Grabbed all the stickers. I don't think there's anything left for me to do but to go back down the mountain. How bad are my Pokemon? Oof. Boop, ba, ba, beep, bo, boop, bop, beep. Beep, boop, 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 bop, beep, bo, boop. Beep, ba, boop, beep, ba, beep, ba, ba. See what's for sale. Wow. No. Okay. So, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We'll pick back up next time. We're going to head down the mountain. And I think we'll want to do that at night because there's some really cool meteor Pokemon that we want to catch. See ya, folks.